Alright, hope the sound quality is better. I put a filter in there and it's supposed to drown out the background noise. Anyway, man, I don't want to instill views on anybody. That's what people don't understand. I don't pick sides when it comes to politics because none of these politicians even know what side they're on. I've always been outspoken against politics. Well, not always. I've always known it was bullshit. I've always known people say, the president's just a puppet, but they don't really mean it when they say that or understand what that really means if it were true. So I voted for Trump the first time, 2015, November. And I remember how people used to admire him. Not one person ever really hated him, especially in like the rap culture. Uh, people used to call themselves the Black Donald Trump. Always revere Donald Trump as a great businessman. Never, nothing, no hate for him whatsoever. And all of a sudden, 2015 comes, and now everyone hated Trump on one side, and on the other side, they worshipped him because, yeah, he's a white businessman. I just don't get it, okay? I voted for him. For some reason, I voted for him that year because I think I was attacked by Cambridge Analytica. Uh, they did this on purpose. They attacked my roommate too. He went out and voted and didn't. He's 60 years old and hadn't voted in 40 years. He couldn't explain why he wanted to go out and vote so bad. Well, you had social media at this time, didn't you? That's why, because Cambridge attacked us both. Uh, and then after I voted for him, I realized, holy shit. Not soon after, he took us out of the Paris Agreement. I thought, okay, sure, that's great. But then there was this big summit not too long ago, or we'll get to that later. But anyway, I started to notice how he was, I don't know if he was intentionally doing it, or if the news was doing it on purpose, or if he was doing it on purpose, whatever it may be. But I knew somebody was doing it on purpose and playing this whole thing, pulling strings from the behind the game. And I kept asking myself, why are people getting so divided, so angry about politics like never before? Like never before. Because back in the day, we had racism, we had always something else to argue about, war, whatever. But they never did politics like this. I noticed it. I'm like, man, like, for instance, I built houses with this guy, Brian. He had a customer say, I don't even want to work with you because you're listening to, it was some Fox Radio. It wasn't Tucker, somebody else. Anyway, point is, the person wouldn't even work with him just because of his political views. Because he was listening to somebody talk on the radio. That's when I was like, holy shit, man, this is not good either way you look at it. It doesn't matter what side you choose, you're not right. This whole thing ain't right. And then I seen the constant things happening. The constant promises, the lies, the politics turning into a wrestling show. I felt like I started noticing this. Holy shit! It's just plotted out schemes, and the president really is a fucking actor. If he really thinks he's sitting there writing out these bills, let alone not to mention, or let's say reading these bills, not to mention fucking writing the bills, or even understanding them before he signs them, then you're crazy. This man says he knows everything, but let's be honest. He knows how to talk. He knows how to get a crowd involved. He knows how to loan money from people, but he doesn't know how to pay it back. He has great, huge ambitions, which I do give him that. He's not a winner. I mean, he is a winner. Let's face it. He's a billionaire that had billions of dollars of assets, but nothing actually making him money. He kept loaning money, like our government does, loaning money on top of money, getting this, and then, fucking, that's it. Like, now he's going to get money, because now his businesses are all going to thrive after this. You think he's, by donating some money, he's a saint. His president, that's not why they do it. Obama's not rich because of the money he made off as president. See, it's the stuff that he got afterwards. I mean, come on. He's got shows now on Netflix. I was mistaken before saying that he owned part of Netflix. No, he's just doing some shows with them. Still making big money and now gaining influence, which is more powerful than money. Anyway, I started noticing this. I kept asking myself, why? Why are they doing this? Why are they dividing people so much on a daily basis to now where you're now talking about this man more than Jesus? Whether you hate him or love him, you're talking about him more than anybody else. And if you don't know how publicity works, as long as you're getting that publicity, bad or good, you're becoming more powerful. Because now you're creating the other side to become more powerful. The Republicans, now they're gaining strength because you're gaining strength. And then, you know what I'm saying? So it's a constant struggle that gets to no point but this. Okay? If I've told you about the coronavirus, how I feel about it. I feel like it is. It's not made up. It's not fake. It is the cold that we've dealt with for years, and different viruses, and different things that they've never tested for before, and now all of a sudden they do, and they use that fear to not only kill you off, but to distract you. Okay, to divide you more, to conquer you more. Because when you're in fear, you're not thinking straight. You're not even asking questions, which is blowing my mind. I gave you tons of proof on why this thing is nothing more than the cold or flu. And none of you will accept it because you're so in fear, you're so into politics, you're so into the bullshit, and you believe that's real. Of course you're going to believe anything they say, and a virus is real. The whole thing doesn't make sense. But that was that goal. I see the distraction and all that was leading up to now this, the coronavirus. Now where does all this lead up to? Riots. It leads up to political corruption. Now it's leading to a stage, a show for you to watch. To you, not okay. The political thing, the frauds. It's bullshit. You're telling me our government can't tell when someone's hacking our elections? They have the NSA who probably designed the whole thing. Okay, they have an ability to track every communications on this planet, analog, whatever it may be, cell phones, anything. You're telling me they can't figure out who hacked these elections, or who planned it, who what was really going on? You're telling me they can't look into every one of our phones and figure out who really was pulling fucking votes? Come on. Why isn't Trump going to them? What happened to Epstein? What happened to Clinton locking her up? Why ain't he pushing for this? But he's getting these other pedophiles out of the way. Why are those guys, at risk of being caught already? So that's why he got rid of them. What about the other hundreds out there? Where are these kids going? Who's paying these people to do it? Billionaires. And you trust a billionaire. It doesn't make sense, guys. All of this is leading up to this extra big mayhem. Now Trump is off Twitter. You know how much this is enraging the Republican side? They're getting so amped up. So now our president can't even speak to us. Oh God, what do we do without our God? And then you fucking all are going to flip. Now the Democrats are going to flip when they turn it back over to Trump, because the news can't stop talking about Trump. You wouldn't know who to talk about if Trump wasn't in office. You love to hate him, and people love to love him. You don't even know why, because you don't even know what accomplishments he's actually done for the middle class and poor. He hasn't done anything for us. You say, what, he's done great for the economy? I don't see the result of it. You know what did great for the economy? Us. Working together. Not him. Not one person. Not Obama. Not anybody. Us. And the laws that restrict us. And you know what? That's what restricted us. These emergency bullshit laws that your governor could pass and keep you hidden indoors while your businesses and all that, your livelihoods have just been taken from you. And you sit there and take it because you're in fear. Anyway, this is all going to lead up to President Trump getting that presidency. The 20th is not going to end. They're going to drag it out. I'm guessing. Who knows? They might flip it over on the 20th. Either way, Trump's not leaving office on the 20th. And that's just going to build up more tension with the Democrats too. They're wondering, hey, what the fuck's going on? While the Republicans are mad, hey, what the fuck's going on? And then boom, they flip it back over. Now you have 50% of the nation upset. More than 50% Democrat. Flipping out because they had so much hope that they actually thought Biden was going to win. And guess what? He ain't fucking winning. I guarantee you that, because you can't have a nation of people with guns, legal guns, like Republicans upset, but you can have a whole nation of Democrats upset. What are they going to do? Riot and go try to fuck with Republicans? That creates mass shootings. That creates other crazy shit to happen. More so than it would if Biden were just to go into office. I promise you. It's planned fucking chaos. And it's a stage, and we're all mere players of it, okay? Shakespeare. That's what you're seeing today. This is fascism, socialism, communism, capitalism rolled into one, folks. Fascism. Using propaganda to fool the masses. Hitler said it best. I hate to even quote the man, but the masses of the people will more likely fall victim to a big lie rather than a small lie. If that doesn't make sense to you, then I don't know what else does. If the lie's too big, then of course you're gonna fucking believe it. Why would the whole world lie about a cold that's already been around for years? Come on, man. These test kits were 70% faulty. Proven. Other countries want their money back. Bentley, shut up. It's just, damn. President Trump is not who you think he is. He is paid by someone else to do what he's doing. He's told by someone else to do what he's doing. Whether he's doing it intentionally, I don't know. But he is doing things to destroy America. He is acting like a president destroying America, not helping it. He's not giving you no hope. I don't see any hope. I see him bashing the other side, and the other side bashing him. I don't see anywhere where there's a gray line, a hope on either side to come together and work together. It's constant division. Now, why is that? Fucking wake up, guys. We gotta choose for ourselves. We gotta think for ourselves now, and to decide whether to throw over this government, not just because of Trump or Biden, but because of us. Because we need a better government up there all together. But we need to start from scratch with that fucking with the Bill of Rights, Constitution, all of it. We need to start from the basics again and work our way up. With modern times, we need modern solutions, guys. Modern problems, modern solutions. This is a modern problem we cannot even fathom right now. We can't. None of us could. Not many of us can. And you have to really start thinking about what the hell is really going on here. Question everything you hear. Every little thing you hear. Is that even real? I see 71 convictions of child trafficking ring, but is it real? Are these people actually getting convicted? What's happening with these people? What about the people who stormed the building? Are half of them paid to do this, or has it just happened? No, guys, come on. They're creating soldiers for the last 3 weeks, going to rallies saying, "Get pumped up, we're gonna fight, come down to the Capitol building." You don't think that they're gonna come down there and do what they did? I'm over it, man. I'm over it, guys. I don't know what to fucking say no more. Like, if you can't see the damn truth, then I guess we are in the end times, and you are all mostly are doomed. I'm good with my God. I'm good. Lord, please forgive me for everything, but if this is the end times of the apocalypse, tribulations, then it's true. Only so many of us are here to only see the truth, but I thought we were supposed to help too. I feel like I have this overwhelming passion to share my perspective, like most people do on these YouTubes. They share perspective, but when I give my crazy one, people can't accept it because it goes against their narrative. They would then realize their whole life was a lie. If their savior, Donald Trump, was not who they thought that he was, then what would they have to talk about every day? What would they do every day? That's the problem. They got you so addicted to it that you don't even know whether to question the man or not. That everything he says must be gold. Everything he touches turns to shit. That's true. That's why they picked him. Not us. They picked him. How the hell did he even get to the primaries anyway? How the fuck did Biden get through how did Biden get through Bernie Sanders? I know most of you like Bernie more, but he was too radical. Would never have happened. Biden's a snake. Trump's a snake. Trump's a Trojan horse. It even sounds got a good ring to it. He's your Trojan horse, guys. Now try to be like Achilles and stand up to him. Not just him, the whole thing itself. We got work to do. And whatever I gotta do. I don't know what I gotta do. People say I need to do something. I'm trying. If y'all can get behind me, I can get up there on that stage and debate these people. Scientists, fucking, you name it. Politicians, I will debate them, and they will look like fools when I'm done with them. I promise you. So I don't want to take the leadership role, but if I have to, I fucking will. I will do whatever it takes to make these people, pay. Because I don't know, what do I V for Vendetta thing? Like blow up Parliament and fucking, what do I do? How can I get your attention? To see that this is the problem, not the Democrats or Republicans, but the whole thing itself. Look outside of it. Okay, get outside of your little political views and realize it's a fucking game. And once you can see that, I think then you can manipulate it and change it and disrupt their game, if not destroy it. So that's my rant for today, I guess. Maybe I got more coming. I rant all the time and other shit. I think YouTube might be my best platform to do this. So